Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading here, hanging out with Mega Good Vibe. She's doing her thing as usual. We wanted to come on and check in with the masculine collective and find out what they want to reveal to you at this time, okay? So maybe the title of the reading has caught your attention. You're definitely looking for things in this reading that are going to validate your intuition, okay? So it's going to touch on things that you were already picking up on anyway. So let's find out what your masculine wants to reveal to you. Okay, so we got a good shuffle in. Let's cut it right in half. Okay, so this is a masculine who really wants to see you in person. I feel like this is long overdue. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Many of you are longing to see each other after either a really long time or in the beginning of your connection. It might have just been that you two caught each other's attention, but you never really got that time alone. That intimate time alone is what I'm hearing, okay? That time where you get to sit down and you get to hold someone's hand and you get to look into their eyes, and you know, if you want to, you can reach in for an intimate kiss because you two are in, you know, the privacy of your own space together. And I feel like this masculine is trying to say to you through this reading, we've never had that. I've never had that. So how are we supposed to take things to the next level if we've never had this? Okay, so you know, for many of you, your counterpart's craving you. Okay, they want to do the little things. They want to look into your eyes especially. And of course, we all know between twins, the eye contact is very intense. I feel like this is the type of masculine that, you know, they have the power to evoke a lot of arousal just by being in the same room as you. Okay, so if they have the power to do that, I can't imagine what touching you would feel like, divine feminine, or even kissing you, or making love to you, you know, things like that. So I feel that this is a masculine who's really serious about wanting to take things to the next level. It's like they know that there's something about you two physically meeting that's important for this connection to take you both to a different place, take this connection to what it needs to be. It needs to go further, or the bond needs to deepen, and I feel like this person is now craving your touch. All right, what else do they want you to know about their romantic feelings? Okay, yeah, so they definitely want to be alone with you as well. Okay, we have the retreat card. It's time to disconnect from the world. And another message I'm picking up with disconnecting from the world is that being with you in person, you know, they can feel your vibration. They can look at your body language and the way you speak, and maybe like the tone of your voice. You know, certain things they will be able to receive about you a little bit more clearly. And so, you know, they may be working hard towards finding a way to get away with you. Don't be surprised if many of your masculines want to take a vacation with you. I'm hearing for many of you, like, prepare for that. Like, even if it's a few days to get away with one another, like, prepare yourself mentally for some type of offer about spending a few days together, or getting out of the city, or just getting away, because it means a lot to them. I'm hearing to see you in person. Okay, it's like their wish come true is what I'm getting. Okay, so they're wanting you to forgive them as well. Maybe that's what's blocking you guys from coming together, okay? There might be a lot of trust issues in your connection. Maybe you keep your masculine at a distance, divine feminine, and I'm hearing that only some of you will know exactly what that means. It's like, you know, you'll allow communication, but the minute your masculine starts taking things further, like wanting to meet up or see you in person, you dodge them. I'm hearing like dipping and dodging. This is a divine feminine who you may not be quite there. You may not be ready to meet with them in the physical. I'm also hearing for a lot of feminines that many of you are maybe shy, or you're a little bit more assertive when it comes to intimacy with your masculine, or just with anybody in general. And maybe this is something that your masculine doesn't know, is that it really takes you time to get to know a person in order to be in their presence, and in order to be intimate with them. It takes you a lot of time to get to know someone first in order to feel physically attracted to them. And you know, this could be part of the reason that they really just do want to spend time with you. Okay, so forgiving and learning has to also do with many feminines understanding that they don't just want to see you in person for one thing. They want to start seeing you in person because they really do want to get to know you on a deeper level. It's like, you two may have like a very deep telepathic connection. The connection may be very spiritual. You guys can hear each other's thoughts. You can feel each other. Maybe you might message each other or call each other around the same time. You might, pop up on certain social media sites at the same time, simply just because you're thinking about one another. But they're trying to let you know that, those interactions that you guys have in the spiritual level, once you connect in the physical, those things become even more intriguing as to how deeply you connect after that. Okay, so I feel a very cautious divine feminine, and I feel a masculine who is kind of pacing back and forth because of this deep desire to want to touch you somehow. Okay, they want to look at you, touch your hands, touch your face, put their lips to your lips. They might even want to do things like kiss you on the forehead or kiss your hands, like when your masculine holds your hands like this and they take it up to their mouth. They just want to like do simple things like that. They're like feeling very emotional as well. Really wanting some time alone with you, okay? Can we get into their fantasies a little bit? What do they want you to know about their daydreams? What are they daydreaming about? Okay, so they're definitely dreaming about making this happen, okay, and having things in the right place at the right time. Many of them as well are daydreaming about getting their finances right. Just every area of their life they want balanced, so that way they can accomplish this, which is time alone with you. I feel too a lot of your masculines daydream about very extravagant vacations. It's making me think about the reading I posted a few days ago about them wanting to give you everything, or they're working hard to give you everything because, and we had the Queen of Pentacles coming out here as well. You can already give yourself everything, okay? But they want to give you everything because of the way you love them, okay? I feel like your energy is very much, Queen of Cups. When you love hard, you love unconditionally. But, again, we have the Queen of Pentacles now coming out, and I feel like, the way he's here, I'm hearing I would do anything for you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. A lot of your masculines, they would worship you in a sense. They're very, very sure about you. They're very sure about making this offer. I feel like, here's another 2 coming out. I think yesterday we had double 2s in the reading. And really talking about this being a clear choice, for a lot of the masculines about who they want to make this offer to. And again, we have the feminine here hesitating a little bit, or at least being a little bit cautious with the body language here. Just her fingers holding her from kind of tipping back. I don't even think that she wants to look at the flower, but he's coming in there confidently and strong. Almost like, they're not going to give up, divine feminine. Look at this magician here, okay? They're not going to give up. They're not going to stop coming towards you because, for many of them, they've had this epiphany. They know who you are. They felt it. A lot of your masculines have seen you also, I'm hearing, but you haven't seen them. Like they might have shown up in your city or your town or where you live. A lot of your masculines know the area that you live in, and a lot of people, to the naked eye or to the average person, they're not going to understand, what it's like when I say that your masculines are driving by your house. The first thing people would think of is, oh, that, that's creepy, that's this. But when the connection between twins, it's intense, you long to be near this person. Like you need it, like you need air, It reminds me of that song too, Air, by Jordan Sparks, I think. Is it? And Chris Brown, Tell Me How I'm Supposed to Breathe with No Air. Like I'm hearing that. A lot of your masculines are legit, like ready to fly to you. Another song, I would pay for air time just to vibe with you. Hey Love by Mobb Deep in 112. Check out these song synchronicities, guys, because especially that Hey Love, because they want to be with you. Like they're sure of you. They want to make this happen, whether they have to take you away from a situation that you're already in, whether they have to come at you, however they have to come at you, they're going to be patient. when it comes to doing this, because their end goal is to be in the same room as you. Like, I don't think you guys understand, like, the energy that's coming here through this reading, especially with the magician showing up, is like, this is a masculine who, you know, they know you're their match. They know you're their divine feminine. And I think that this is also a divine feminine who at one point or another, like, you've revealed to them as well that you're also aware of this deep connection and this deep journey. And if you guys have revealed that to them, believe me, they are coming. They're coming to seal the deal. I've been picking up on that phrase or that term for a little while now. They're coming in to seal the deal. And that's the thing. It's like that physical connection is what's like missing or lacking from your connection in order to take it to the next level. Because it's one thing to like talk to a person, right, online or over the phone, and then it's another thing to actually start spending time with someone in the physical, being friends, you know, seeing each other, hanging out, and then it's another thing to start kissing that person, to start exchanging intimate energy, you know, sleeping in the same bed, sending each other "I miss you" texts, "I love you, how was your day, I couldn't wait to talk to you today," you know, that type of stuff. Okay, so that's way too many. But what I hope to get out of these cards is, you know, I want to know what your person's up to about making this happen with this magician energy here. Because the magician is, I believe, the only major arcana here that came out. So I want to know what they're up to in their physical world. Maybe it'll help you guys confirm as well that this is exactly what's going on with your masculine. Okay, so there we go. Let's cut it right in half. What's your masculine up to in the physical world? Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, or the Three of Summer, news where it's celebrating announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. I feel like they're in a good mood. Okay, and they're in a good mood because they are sure of themselves. A lot of them are surrounding themselves with family and friends and just trying to put themselves in a good frame of mind, because, you know, they may be revealing as well to family and friends about their plans and what it is they're sure of doing. And I'm also seeing too that, you know, they don't care to take anybody's advice. It's more of this like announcement. Okay, it's news worth celebrating that they're finally able to stand up and say, this is what I'm going after. It's like my body can't take it anymore. My body won't allow me to stay away from this person, is what I'm hearing. And so the news we're celebrating, I also feel like many of your masculines are just celebrating themselves. You know, like the vibe I'm getting is that a lot of them, and you as the divine feminine may not know this, but a lot of them feel very lucky and blessed to have you. You know, I feel like you are a gift, divine feminine. Many of your masculines feel really proud to have you. And if this is your reading, or this is the energy that you're resonating with, you know, it's like your person's coming to get you. I feel like your person is coming to show you how serious they are. And this has a lot to do with showing up in the physical. Okay. What else do they want you to know? Yeah, we have the Emperor. And I love the combination of the Emperor and the Magician, because I was telling you guys, like, this is a masculine who is sure of themselves. And I think that's the biggest step for the Emperor, is when, you know, they may know that there are people out there who disagree with this connection between you two, you know, and there's no judgment. A lot of you are married. A lot of you are already in other relationships. A lot of you may, you know, have a huge age gap between you. You know, there's so many things between twins that are just this big obstacle in the way. But I feel like this masculine, they don't care about those obstacles. Like they've had this awakening where it's like, it doesn't matter what obstacle it is, they're going to just speak their truth, and they're going to be honest, and they're going to take that risk. So a lot of your masculines, they want to reveal to you that, like, they have a lot of deep feelings for you. They love you, like, despite the fact that you may be in another relationship with somebody else, despite the fact that, you know, both of you may be married, one of you may be married. They're having this awakening that, like, they want to take charge of this life experience that they're having, and they don't want to cause any harm or any hurt, but they've got to take a risk when it comes to matters of their heart here. You know, they've got to take control of their own world, and what they want to do is they want to reveal their love to you. And they just want to speak their truth. I feel like this is a masculine who's like, there's no harm in speaking my truth. There's no harm in telling her how I feel. Okay, so the message here says use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. You guys see that get organized message? That's a lot of them doing this planning here, okay, because they want to make this offer towards you, okay? They want you to forgive them. And I've talked about that in the YouTube short I posted. Before you forgive your counterpart, you have to forgive yourself first, because there's resentment that many of you may still be holding on to, where you're saying to yourself, like, I cannot believe I was so naive, or I can't believe I let myself, I allowed myself to be with my masculine knowing that like they were with this third party and then they went back to this third party. I should have known better. It's like, many of you have to forgive yourselves in this connection, because you can't continue to beat yourself up. A lot of you have seen already too that the universe is in control when it comes to this connection. So forgive yourself and then move on to forgiving your person, because if this is something that you really want, it's going to keep coming for you. Because if you want it, you can't hide that from the universe. You can't hide your thoughts. Your thoughts are rapidly manifesting your reality. So you may act a one way on the outside, but the universe can hear your inner thoughts in the form of prayers as well. And many of you, you have been blessed with all of the pentacles that you need. And for this queen, I feel like all that's missing is this emperor to come in and really, sweep you off your feet here. But a lot of you, again, are guarded, but your masculines are going to change that. I feel like their plan is to come in and, break down those walls. And yes, every pun intended with that one, guys. Okay. Break down them walls. Okay. Then your walls come tumbling down like Jericho. Okay. Never been in love before. That's another song, Synchronicity by Talib Kweli. I don't care what people say, 'cause I never been in love before. All of this is new to me, and this ain't what I'm used to seeing, 'cause I never been in love before. You guys got to listen to that one, okay? It's your masculine saying, like, listen, I'm taking all of these actions. I'm making all of these moves. Some of you in the divine feminine energy, you may not even know the types of moves your divine masculines are making on the low, and they won't let you know, because they're the emperor. They will work in silence, and then once they are done doing what they're doing, they're going to pop off on you like the magician. A lot of them are going to make some crazy offers, okay? I see a lot of masculines, when they're sure about you, like many of your masculines have received that knowing, that epiphany, that twin flame epiphany, okay? They may not say twin flame, but with using their logic and structure here, they're going to refer to it in their own way, okay? But they know at this time that there is this deep connection between you two. Once they know, and they know it's for real, this is a masculine who's going to love you, and they're going to love you hard. And you're going to... I feel like many feminines, the reason you don't believe your masculines is because you don't believe maybe that a love like that exists, or you're like, yeah, too intuitive, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, with the magician and the emperor showing up in this reading, prepare to be surprised. This twin flame journey has a very interesting way of surprising you, and especially if you're in the feminine energy, like digging through that shadow work, getting tumbled around in that washer and dryer, and coming back out and dusting yourself off, and you're continuing on the journey. The universe sees you. The universe sees you every single step of the way, and they're not done surprising you. God is not done giving you the rewards for going through certain parts of this journey with grace and integrity, and doing it in silence, and doing the right thing. It's transferring over to your masculine, okay? And I feel like a lot of your masculines are a gift to you as well, as much as you are a gift to them, divine feminine. They plan to be a very beautiful gift to you as well, okay? So, yeah, whoever's reading this was very beautiful, powerful reading with masculine energy coming through, divine masculine energy coming through. All right, guys, you guys take care, and I'll catch you in tonight's reading. Oh, are you asleep over there? Yes, you sleeping on the job these days? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You get a free pass to sleep on the job anytime you'd like. All right, Mama? Yeah? All right, guys, we'll catch you later, okay? Bye.